We are not in the government.
Which government? We are not in the government.
This is what is happening.
Which government? Sifuna is not rebelling. Nobody's identifying with him as a rebel. He is the spokesman of the party. Is the official spokesman of the party. So the position that he gives,
But about speaking,
gives the truth and the position of the party.
Party leader did not say he will support William Ruto in 2027 elections.
Yeah.
He said he is supporting him up to 2027,
To work for Kenyans.
but not elections.
To work for Kenyans.
Not elections. Elections, no. He was very clear about that.
In our constitution 2010, we don't have opposition. We have the minorities and the majorities. And ODM doing that in since the 2010 constitution, we have been the minority side of government in the parliament. People have presumed, and Kenyans have stuck to the old constitution, that we have the opposition. We must agree that we are having institutions that need to check each other. The executive need to be checked by the legislature. So that's a question that I think we need to strengthen our institutions. The legislature need to be active, very independent, and without influence from State House or the executive arm of government. Number two, ODM as a party has remained a pro-people since its interception in 2005 to date. And you'll agree with me, that's why Kenyans, many Kenyans, identify with this political party. We will remain the defenders of the people of Kenya, and even beyond the borders of this country, because we have Kenyans in the diaspora as well. So we have the voice of the reason. We are the voice of those who are voiceless, those who can get opportunity to address the matters and issues affecting them direct. So we, ODM party, we are still a pro-people party. We are just a minority in the parliament, both the parliaments. But we have institutions that need to check each other. We need to check, and Kenyans need to live with that fact that we don't have opposition in this country with our new constitution. We have presidential system of government. To the second question on the dissenting voices within our political party, my brother touched on it, and he said it very clearly, that the D in ODM is democracy. We are a very democratic party. We welcome all the diverging voices within our political rank. That's what has been holding us together. And that's why ODM has very great, strong fabrics holding it together. Those dissenting voices have always remained. They have been there before. But again, you must agree with me that SG Sifuna is not dissenting. He's giving a clear position of the party. SG Sifuna is not dissenting or disagreeing with the party leader or any other leadership of the party. He's giving a clear identification of this political party. We identify with that. We are sitting here. Number two on the same. SG Sifuna is yesterday they gave a clear direction. We are certain party. We are going to have a presidential candidate come 2027 as a political party. We are not working with you. We are not going to support another political party. Yet you are building a political party at ODM.
He's being identified as a rebel in the party. So are you identifying also as the rebel in ODM?
I think I've said that, my brother. Sifuna is not rebelling. Nobody's identifying with him as a rebel. He's the spokesman of the party. He's the official spokesman of the party. So the position that he gives,
But about speaking,
gives the truth and the position of the party.
Also, just to add on that, I
Yes.
think yesterday, Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga also
Clarified.
he also clarified on that and said that Sifuna is the SG of ODM.
Yes.
and he speaks on behalf of the
Yeah,
party.
and he's the patron, and he said that whatever Sifuna is saying is right, and it is his right to say whatever that he has. So whoever is calling him a rebel is calling him as at a personal level, not as the party, because his Honorable Raila already clarified on that. So Sifuna is not a rebel.
Here you are saying you are going to be the presidential candidate for your party. Are you contradicting?
Okay.
But he says that he will support him until 2027. He's
Vincent,
not
sorry.
supporting him to become the president. He's
If
supporting
I can
him
just
to work
answer,
for
if I can
Kenya.
just answer him, party leader did not say he will support William Ruto in 2027 elections.
Yeah.
He said he is supporting him up to 2027,
To work for Kenya.
but not
He's supporting him
elections.
to work for Kenya.
Not elections. Elections, no. He was very clear about that.
My name is Daniel Sare.
We are not in the government.
Which government? We are not in the government.
This is what is happening.
Which government?
This is what is happening. SG of the party is the one who do speak on behalf of the party. And SG did say very well that what makes people believe that ODM is in the government is the arrangement that was made. And in fact, he's calling it arrangement, not a government. There is no any signed memorandum or document that shows that ODM is in government. And whenever that happens, of course, we are a very, very open party. We do make our things clear. Ungeshaona kwa media.
Why should the government is not in ODM? My name is Daniel. Why should the tribeless and leaderless youths join whatever that you're doing?
Daniel, thank you very much. As they said, I think I can respond to that on the tribeless and leaderless. My brother will agree with me that today, after the 25th June last year, many youth-led organizations have been formed before that time. You'll agree with me again that the most recent one was even happened in our political party, ODM, when we had the young ladies who joined our political party, ODM. My brother will agree with me again that these are rallying calls that we have been having and campaigning on, we as ODM new generation, youth league leaders, that young people need to join and identify themselves with these political parties. This is where the policies that run the country are being formed and being made. The policies running this country today were formed and made by the Kenya Kwanza Coalition and the UDA. We are telling these young people today that for them to influence the policies that run the country, they must identify with a political party. And possibly ODM is going to form the government of 2027 and beyond. They need to identify with ODM party and join it, and influence the policies of that ODM, of this party, ODM, on how to run the country.
I think we are, our issue today was about the international conclave, and yes, I think they, okay.
They are very young in rural areas. They are not getting that good education get educational level. What do your plans as Gen Z people, as a youth wing, what are your plans? What plan do you have?
I think what the intergenerational conclave is asking for is for us to have a conversation. And that is why we need experts in the education sector. That's why we need students. And that's why we need the Gen Alphas, so that they define for us, they design for us what they see education could be in this country. So it will be addressed deeply then. Yes. Yes.
I'm Felix from Kenyans. What is this new that the dialogue is going to consider that was never considered before?
Actually, that's a very, very perfect question. There are very many new things. If you talk to women today, they'll tell you that there's something called SRHR that was not so vibrant in the 2000s. We talk about devolution. We need to relook into it. We need to talk about the police reforms. We need to talk about the university funding model. We need to talk about the climate change. We need to talk about a lot of things. There are very many new things, my brother. Like, for real. There are very many new things. The things that were happening in 1963 are not here in 2010. Even the constitution itself needs a conversation. Even the day is new. Even our branding is new. By the way, even the chant we gave here is new. Even the faces of the new ODM, new generation is new. But there is something I also needed to address that is off. But the party gave Honorable Kipchumba the nomination. We congratulate Honorable Kipchumba, but as a youth league, we are a little bit disappointed, and we will address that. We will need a conversation as a youth league on how more we can be represented. But as a youth league, we were disappointed. We expected that one of us will be nominated to be in parliament. But yes. Yes.
Do you mind answering what it is to be in government?
What it means really?
In government.
I think everyone is in government. Yeah. The police are in government. We have members of...
As ODM.
We're not in government.
No, actually, that's...
What is ODM?
You see, that is history class. There are three levels of government.
Because after we had the project in the year 2024,
Yes.
youth were lost. And it is after that project that ODM got into government and brought some cabinet secretary
This thing has been answered every time.
Actually, that question has been answered very many times by our party leader, very many times. Actually, we were in a crisis then. And by that time, there was need for a conversation, even then. So that time we were in crisis.
Yes.
This party is also in the forefront of proposing another dialogue. Will the Gen Zs really benefit from this?
This is dialogue of the Gen Zs. We will. Yes.
Or we are going to more ODM members benefiting from it?
The ODM members are also members of
the country.
Like what I'm saying, this is a dialogue of all the Gen Zs, and it will be spearheaded by them. The concepts, actually, we will be reaching all different sectors of youth to help us strengthen the concept. What are the leftists saying, the activists saying, so that we enrich in a concept for us.
Even you will.
Even this is not a concept of the party leader.
ODMers are Kenyans.
You will need to develop your own concept. Yeah. But what we agree on is that as a country, we have gotten to a point where we need a conversation. So how do we get into that conversation? That is it.
Yes. I thank you very much. Tuko tayari kujenga chama chetu. Tuko tayari. Tuko tayari kujenga chama chetu. Tuko tayari. Tuko tayari kujenga chama chetu. Tuko tayari. Tuko tayari kujenga chama chetu. Tuko tayari.
Tuko tayari kujenga nchi yetu.
Tuko tayari. Tuko tayari kujenga nchi yetu. Tuko tayari. Tuko tayari kujenga Kenya yetu. Tuko tayari. Tuko tayari kujenga Kenya yetu. Tuko tayari.
Thank you.
Viva, viva, viva. Viva.
The journey continues. Yes, I think so. You can have some.
Sini wa baba, baba, jeshi ya baba, baba, sini wa baba, baba, jeshi ya baba.